What's going on, guys, and welcome to Someone Stole My Lunch. Now, I'm a guy who likes his lunch, so don't steal it. Because I get angry when I'm hangry, you know. I'm hungry and I'm angry, you know. The door opens with a jingle as I walk in. This must be a management's doing again. Jesus, I can't speak today, people. They said it's to improve morale when we're too busy to head outside. But what type of cafe only has one coffee machine? They didn't even provide us with any coffee filters. Oh, that's just cruel. You're going to have to buy your own. I'm tempted to tip over to the nearby trash can, but decided against it. The janitors are on the same sinking boat as us. My only saving grace is lunchtime. And today is special. Any other day I would have gone out to the big city and treated myself in a local bistro. However, a new project sprung up and I'm forced to stay inside during lunch. My weary co-workers also have to live this type of life, suffering from malnutrition and gastritis. Not the healthiest sounding workplace, I'll be completely honest. But why should I suffer alongside them, huh? I don't know, teamwork makes the dream work? What awaits me behind these fridge doors is my masterpiece, my katsudon? Katsudon? The night before I flattened the plumpest pork loin, breaded it in the crispiest panko, and deep fried it in the finest oils and spices from my pantry. Double fried to perfection, then smothered in beaten eggs, sweet onions, and homemade tonkatsu sauce. Shit, that's making me hungry. That's making me hungry, man. All atop a steaming bowl of fluffy rice. Saliva dribbles down as I imagine my fork piercing through the skin to reveal its soft white meat inside. Okay, this is... Look, I'm all for loving food, but this is really weird, man. It's unfortunate I couldn't eat it fresh off the stove, but at least the microwave here is more competent than the company's infrastructure. With a happy hum, I walk over to the fridge. The shelves are empty around this time, so I easily spot my bowl. Despite its innocent pink colouring, it's from a prestigious lunchbox brand. My food deserves the best, of course. I pick up my cute bowl, but I notice something off. Sauce stains on the side of the bowl's lips. Did I spill it on the way to work? Now I think about it, it's much lighter than it was this morning. With trepidation, I unclip the lid. It's gone. Who ate my pork on rice with spice? Hey, it rhymes. My thick cut of fried pork. My egg slurry of dashi and soft onions. My fluffy steamed rice. All gone. Only a light brown puddle and some rice grains remain. To be honest, that's probably what the co-workers are eating. They're probably eating a little bit of sauce and some rice grains, apparently, according to his malnutrition statement. This is the work of a thief. I shouldn't be doubting my co-workers. Maybe someone took my lunch by mistake. But this morning I only saw clear Tupperware containers. How could anyone mistake my lunch for theirs? Did someone steal my lunch? My stomach gurgles painfully. It tells me my decision to skip breakfast was a foolish one. And my phone alarm goes off. My 15-minute break is about to end. Hang on. I spent 15 minutes just staring at the empty bowl. What should I do about the thief? Can I find them and assault them, maybe? Quit your job. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of everything in this damn company. Something snaps as I run to the coffee machine. I rip it off the wall and toss it on the ground. Trash can's next. With a firm kick, it flips and immediately empties coffee cup. Empty coffee cups fly out. Finally, the stupid little jingle bell. I yank it off the door's hinge and aim it squarely at the Employee of the Month frame on the wall. My breathing is haggard and my back is covered in sweat. I didn't think ripping a coffee machine out of the plug socket, kicking a trash can, and throwing a bell, a little tiny jingle bell at a fucking picture frame would be that difficult. But apparently it is. Lack of nutrition. Sedentary office workers can only do so much. Ah! Yeah, no, that makes sense. He's very inactive. I stomp to my cubicle and hastily write up my 2 weeks' notice to Human Resources. Though, who can even say I'll be here tomorrow? Once I'm at the front door, I'm never coming back. Employee performance review. I got ending number 2. Boiling point. Very bad. Okay, folks, I'm back at this menu. Now, I quit my job last time, but I feel like I should report it to HR and find them. The most rational decision is to report it to Human Resources. I take out my phone and speed dial HR. It's important to have your most important contacts ready when you need them. Hello, this is Kale of Human Resources. How may I help you? Hi, Kale. I'd like to report a theft. What was stolen? My lunch. Was it during company hours on company property? Yes and yes. Unfortunately, we cannot compensate your loss. I don't want compensation, Kale. An employee's lunch is their personal property. Yes, but it isn't worrying. Isn't it worrying to have a theft happen on company grounds? We have cases like this very often. The company is not responsible for them. I don't know why I gave an American accent to Kale, but Kale sounds like some ponytail HR dude who lives in a crack den. Yes, I know, but if you have anything else to report, please send an email. My lunch break is starting. Kale hang ups before I can say any more. Does it happen often? Then do something about it! Nobody likes Kale. With nothing else I can do, I begrudgingly pour myself a lukewarm cup of coffee and return to work. You know, Kale sounds like the kind of guy with a ponytail. You know, braided ponytail as well. Gets his mother to do it for him every morning. Despite yesterday's incident, I still brought my lunch. Oh, we're on the second day. I can't falter in the face of despair. After all, I made mapo tofu. How did I make it again? So we have Sichuan peppercorns, wax, and rat poison. Oh my god, if we made it with rat poison, whoever steals it's gonna die. So I made it with rat poison. How could I forget? I was trying to trap a rat. Take up my bowl and sprinkle a bit of grey powder on the surface. Snapping the lid, I tuck my pink... Someone's gonna die because I put rat poison on my food. Soon that thieving rat will get his just desserts. Okay. I exit the break room with a cold smile. It'll be all according to plan. Imagine it's Kale, the HR dude. Right after I finished my work, a guard apprehended me at my cubicle. There was a hidden security camera. I went to jail. A week has passed since I started my new life in my cell. Because of the damning video evidence of my actions, I was judged with first-degree murder. Sitting on my low-quality spring bed, my face sinks into my palms. It's about to be lunchtime. The guard bangs on the doors and lets me out. I scurry out with my famished stomach, reaching out for my meager serving of dry, hard bread and bland, watery soup. Unfortunately, I'm too late. My cellmate slaps my hand and takes my share from my plate. My lunch has been stolen. Again. I return to my cell and sit in hunger. Inmate, there's some good news. Yes? The victim you poisoned survived. The food thief? Don't say any more, inmate. You're walking on eggshells. Of course. Of course. I hold my head towards the somber moonlight, contemplating a life not behind bars. I've learned my lesson. Don't try and poison your co-worker. I mean, it's a good life lesson, guys. Don't try and poison your co-worker. Okay, guys, I got back to the menu. So instead of rat poison, we'll say we made it with Sichuan peppercorns. Yes, the spice of my life. How could I forget the nose-numbing smell of roasted Sichuan pepper? The thick red oil of bean paste. Sorry. Why did I say pasta? paste. The firm, bouncy texture of cubed tofu, with an internal heat so good it transcends the taste buds. This shit's making me hungry, man. Mapo tofu. Eating plain rice is great, but it can't beat the spicy fragrance of chili oil and peppercorns. But this one's different. I've spiked up the heat, adding twice the amount of ground peppercorn and chili. A spice too powerful for the mortal tongue. You'd have to be a demigod. Right before I kiss my baby goodbye, I sprinkle on more pepper. If anyone dares open my bowl, a red powdery explosion awaits them. 5 hours later, kale. It's got to be kale. Lunchtime arrives and I rush to the break room. Perhaps today will be different. I take out my bowl. The lightness of the silicone bowl is foreboding. It's empty. But how? Why? Who is this food-crazed glutton? Wait, if someone ate my super spicy Sichuan Mapo tofu, then their lips should be bright red right now. Within the remaining minutes, I looked far and wide for the mysterious red lip kale. I'm telling you now, it's Kale the HR guy. It's braided ponytail guy, but to no avail, my pepper-kissed burglar was nowhere to be found. There are too many employees in this company wearing lipstick. I gave up on finding those hot lips and went home. Luckily, the stench of peppers clung to my suit, and people avoided me on the subway during rush hour. The next day. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. On my way home, I caught a supermarket sale. That's why I was compelled to make fish head curry for lunch. A big steamed fish head simmered in thick, milky curry sauce. A succulent, bouncy fish cheek and a big, sticky eye drenched in tangy curry sauce. A vibrant, comfy dish to ease the stress of this weary week. But will it survive until break? That thief is still out on the loose, ready to pounce. I need to protect my meal. This is my last stand. My last course of action. What should I do? A mass email. I need to confront my problems head on. I agree. I'm a in a civil manner. If HR won't help me, who can? I'm my own best ally. My plans? I need to direct my complaints where they can be heard loud and clear. No one's going to read your emails, dude. I'm just saying that now. I chose that option for shits and giggles. No one's going to pay attention to your email. They're going to immediately put it in their junk folder, or they're just going to delete it outright from their entire system. Just saying. Let's write an email. It will be compelling and persuasive essay about the wrongs I faced this week, using the hamburger method they taught me in high school. Greeting. To this threat I wish to the person who keeps stealing my lunch. This is unprofessional. We're adults. Stop this childish nonsense. I wish a pigeon shits on your new fancy suit. Did you enjoy my lunch? How was it? Did it taste good? Was it worth it? Are you happy with yourself? That went well. I hit send and await a response. If that perp felt any guilt, they would reply, right? My phone buzzes on my desk. It's my manager. Hello, Jill. Is something the matter? You're fired? Why? Was it necessary to CC everyone? Of course. Why shouldn't I? Was emailing our entire board of directors necessary? Oh! It caused our stocks to drop by 5%. How are you going to compensate for that? I thought the company doesn't compensate for losses. So did you guys hear from the food thief yet? And she hung up. I noticed I've been blocked and my work email's been deleted. You think you can fire me without severance pay? Jill Lato? I ripped the PC tower from my work desk and ran out the building. If the company won't compensate me, then this shall be my compensation. An eye for an eye. Ending number 5. Fair. Okay, Kale is performance reviewing every ending I've got so far. Okay, folks, we're going to go for a different ending. We're going to go for wax. I put wax on the meal. With the help of many YouTube videos, I made a wax replica of Mapo tofu. The white tofu cubes are made from wet styrofoam. The red sauce is from acrylic and watercolor. I mixed roasted ground peppercorns into the translucent red wax and poured it into my bowl. It helps hide the smell. With a glaze of resin and some patience, the fake wax Mapo tofu was complete. I snicker, imagining the perpetrator attempting to scoop into the mold, only for their plastic spoon to rebound back in their face. In exchange, I'll starve. I was still waiting for my model to dry this morning, so I had no time to make myself something to eat. 5 hours later. Lunch quickly arrives, and I return to retrieve my bowl from the fridge. I couldn't keep my excitement down. Despite knowing that it's fake food, seeing an untouched dish satisfies me. I flick open the lid and two scoops were gone from the bowl, like sliced jelly. This thief is beyond my comprehension. But something sparks inside of me. I return to my desk to write my resignation letter. Afterwards, I run to the nearest tech store and purchase some necessities. A month passes. I'm on a revenge arc. Da da na 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 na. Yep, that's me. I became a wax food artist YouTuber. Sorry, YouTuber. What can I say? After witnessing that travesty, if someone can really mistake my creation for real food, then why live a corpo life? Wow. Okay, Kale. Whenever I succeed, you just label it bad. Okay, folks, I'm back at this bit. I think I should leave a fridge note, but be very passive-aggressive. I shouldn't blow this out of proportion. I'm a working adult, after all. From my pocket, I take out an expensive fountain pen that I splurge my bonus on. By happenstance, the company likes to supply us with copy paper in the break room. They think that if we see it, we'll be compelled to continue working during our break. None of my co-workers are that gullible, but the amount of paper does decrease throughout the week. I take advantage of the company's quirks and take a clean paper from the pile. Let's leave a note. To my dear thief of mine. You. Stop. I will. You. Stop. I will starve. After the note is done, I secure it with magnets. And now we wait. I hope my lunch doesn't get stolen. It was tasty. I take the paper and tear it to shreds with my teeth. My saliva wets the dry paper and it grazes my tongue. Wow. Tasty. It's been 4 days. I'm in the break room holding today's lunch. Ooh, that actually looks quite nice. I will succeed. These thefts will stop. You will survive my lunch. You will be in my stomach today. I swear it on my health insurance. I mean, considering the unhealthy status of these meals, he probably will need his health insurance. I kiss it a temporary farewell as I walk out the room. Right, if that's Kale, I called the ponytail. Instead of grabbing coffee, he reaches towards the fridge. It's an unusual time to have lunch, as many employees are currently preoccupied. He reaches past the stacks of clipped Tupperware, slinging out a bowl, a pink silicone bowl. He stands by the counter, obscuring his actions with his back. The bowl lid comes off with a click. This is new. What's new? The figure's shoulders jolt up, but then he relaxes as he turns around. Nothing. Saw there were new coffee filters. Bet management repurposed the copy paper. Right. Who are you? Me? I'm not really that important. Why don't we start with you, buddy? Bo. His name is Bo. I smile at him, he turns away, ignoring me. We just stand there for a few minutes. Don't you have work? How's that coffee? Why would I drink this place's coffee? Don't tell me you drink it. That slimy brown water. It's not that bad. It sucks. You sound like you hate yourself. 3 days I've starved because of you. 3 days! Actually, what did you do these past few days? What else would I be doing? It's a work week. Come to the break room often? At the exact same time every day? Of course, I have to eat. Eat? Well, yeah, don't you? Ah, ha, ha. Yeah, I would if I could. Speaking of which, I'm going to eat. Mind leaving? Wow, me too! I'm skipping precious work time to have my lunch early. Why don't we eat together? That's an awful idea. That hurts. We're all co-workers, aren't we? Sorry if I'm going fast, guys. This is, like, really intense. I like being alone. Sales provide me with enough problems. Well, I'm hungry. You'll just have to suffer. Wait outside, I'll be done quick. Is this your private bathroom? Certainly would be nice. Are you hiding something? Selling trade secrets to a rival company? I wish. Doing something illegal? You ask the company that. They've broken several labor laws already. Yeah, malnutrition again. Maybe you're the frisky type. I point behind him. Stealing, perhaps? I made my move. With a sidestep, I try to maneuver around the man, but he swiftly... Am I about to get in a Pokemon-style battle with this guy? He swiftly blocks my view left and right. Why are you stopping me? Feeling guilty? Guilt for what? My right to a meal? His stature and speed outmatch me. I couldn't keep up. My poor office worker's heart can only pump so much oxygen. Must be nice being tall. You must be eating good. Real good. Of course. I only dine on the finest. Fess up, you thieving rat! Me? A rat? You stole my lunch. I just met you. I caught you red-handed. Hands up and away from the counter. Yeah. You're talking out your ass. Yeah, prove it to me. Several thousands of employees come by here every day. Company doesn't care about you or me. Leave. Can I beat his ass? Beep. Well, Mr. Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't Oh! I didn't even realize he was Employee of the Month. Do you think our conversation wasn't recorded? What? I wonder what terrors I can unleash with these sound bites. How did you know? Do you take me for a fool? The company plasters your face on the walls. It's right over there. All you did was tie up your hair. Did you make this meal? I did. Why do you keep stealing my lunch? Why? Your food was the best out of everyone else's I stole. And so I invited Mr. Employee of the Month to dinner. On that day, I offered him half my katsu sandwich. For a price. Don't touch my food. I'll cook for you. Are they about to form a loving relationship or something based on him stealing her food? I don't even know if my character's a dude or a woman. Okay, I'm listening. But you'll need to pay for my groceries. Fine. We would continue discussing our contract over dinner. His treat. He chose a fancy French bistro nearby. I chose the time, 5 p.m. tomorrow night. Was this a date? No, it was a lifetime contract. They're about to... They're gonna... Date night. They got smooth jazz. Under a warm candlelight, Bo sits across from me. His long, silky hair let loose. An open French window frames his figure like a painting. If only he would shut up. Kale is a dick. Glad we agree. Man bun. Is it a man bun or a ponytail? He's got one of the two. He wouldn't free up my schedule, so I had to scavenge for food during my 8-minute breaks. The past hour, I've been listening to him vent about management. His voice is husky. Hints of deep, big city tone. Mixed in with some of that wilderness vibrato. I could listen to him speak all night, but the waiter is waiting. Are you ordering soon? Right, yeah, food. What do you recommend, Bo? Anything that tastes good. This is turning into a date night. Like meat. Do you eat vegetables? If it tastes good. Steak for meathead, and I'll get ratatouille. But that's all vegetables. Shut up, meathead. Or with red wine with that too. You should know how to pair wine with steak. Oh, cooked. Would you like your steak, sir? Well done. Make it medium rare. Okay, chef. Waiter quickly bolts away. It's just me and him now. How long have you been stealing? A couple of times. It's only food. Stealing. Yeah, that was me stealing food from the fridge. Do you need help? Should we split tonight's bill? I have enough money, just no work-life balance. So it's all work, no life? I didn't have a life till I got hired by this company. Wasn't like this on my other job. Used to work in the eatery, always ate fresh. Why'd you stay with us? You seem capable, going employee of the month record. I was at my limit, to be frank. But one day I met you. I don't want your ass. Me? Your lunch? Fudge. I've never felt such warmth from a lunchbox before, even though it was straight from the fridge. All I ate were ham and cheese sandwiches and cream cheese bagels. Depressing, I know. Hey, don't diss ham and cheese sandwiches and also cream cheese bagels. Warm cream cheese bagels. Ham, cheese, and cream cheese bagels are good. Why didn't you order your own? Stop being a leech. But you told me I could leech off of you now. For a price. My wallet is your wallet. He says it so casually. Next thing I know, he leans over to my side of the table. No. By the way, you're really good with your hands. Dude! What? Looks like he's about to grab my hand, but he avoids me. Picks up a napkin holder from my side and brings it back to him. How often do you pound me? The fried pork sandwich from yesterday was delectable. You messing with me? No, I'm serious. Can I go to your place after this? Yeah, be warned, girl I'm playing the character of. He's gonna want pound your meat. For what reason? To inspect your goods. Right, no, this is too far. Okay, guys, I had to get out of there while I still could. This was an absolutely hilarious game, and there are so many other endings as well. I think there's actually an option to look at my, at my options. There's another one right here, and I think that's where I fall in love with Kale. So, folks, if you want to see more of this stuff, please like and subscribe. And I will certainly be making more on this game in particular, because there is a couple more endings. So, again, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.